Alrighty guys, welcome to this little custom keyboard video. So what you see in front of you is a Packard Bell 5139. This keyboard I picked up off of eBay for about 25 bucks. It had a pretty rudimentary cleaning job on it, but the last owner did not do the greatest job cleaning it. But better than most of the PS2 keyboards that I've received in the past. My plan for this keyboard, straight up, is to wash it, clean it, paint it. And I think I did a very good job of completing that little goal. The disassembly process of these keyboards is super straightforward, super easy to do. It's a small Phillips head screwdriver and a couple of bowls to put everything in, because you definitely want to keep these parts separated and sorted, because you start losing these little bits and pieces and there's hundreds of them, you're never going to find all of them. This keyboard is a slider over dome. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, why would I waste my money on a dome keyboard? The thing is, with these older dome keyboards, with some of them at least, they have really good build quality, and the way the keyboards feel are almost like a Cherry MX Black Switch. They're that tactile. And that's actually why I've picked up a second keyboard. My daily driver is a 5131C, and this one is a 5139. As you can see here, this is what I'm talking about by how badly this thing needed a cleaning. You can see the discoloration on the two sides. I just took a scrub pad and went absolutely ballistic on the middle of it, just to give you that really good visual representation of how dirty this thing really was. And I'm not using some expensive cleaner or some niche brand cleaner. I'm using dish soap. I believe it is Palmolive Ultra Strength or High Strength. The green bottles. So basic off-the-shelf stuff. A couple of microfiber towels, and a couple of dish rags. Clean dish rags, obviously. And let me tell you, this keyboard went from being a dingy yellow orangish to being almost ivory. But I couldn't quite get that pure white look out of it just by using soap and water. But that's alright, because I never planned on keeping this keyboard in its stock color. Yeah, so I just kind of threw everything. I taped up the whole internal component area, and then threw it in my painting box. Now, none of the electronics are inside of the keyboard as of right now, but I still wanted to keep where the sliders are going to go to be clean. I wanted it to make sure there wasn't going to get any paint in it, so it wasn't going to mess with the feel of the keys, because the keys do still feel very good. And the color scheme that I decided to go with was the essentially same thing that my desktop PC is kind of turning into, being green, black, and white. I think I should have put a little bit more white on the chassis instead of just on the keys. There's a few things that I may go back and repaint, but at the end of the day, I really like the way that it came out. The painting techniques that I'm using are shake the can, aim the can, press the can. It's really not complicated to do what I've done. It's really not complicated to do like any of these little painting projects. They're actually really fun and super simple to do. So if you guys want to get into like custom keyboard and custom computer stuff, definitely look at one of these older PS2 keyboards. As long as your computer has the port for it, these older keyboards can be picked up from anywhere from like $10 to $5,000. And there's such a variety of keyboards simply because of how many years these brands of keyboards were around. So I've kind of taken a liking to Packard Bell myself. The way that they feel are like Cherry MX Blacks, as I've said in the past. And I don't know, something about them I just really like. And I'm really liking the way that this paint job came out. But another little trick that I learned the hard way was when doing a keyboard, you want to clear coat this thing. As I'm doing right now, I am fully blasting everything with a very, very, very thick layer of clear coat. Clear coating it essentially creates a clear layer of spray paint that will come off before your actual colored spray paint. And I had missed a spot with green, so I was just going back over it. Also, this was not an extraordinarily long task. This project, from the moment that the keyboard showed up at my front door with the, showed up at my front door in a package, to the point where it was sitting on my desk, reassembled, ready for this video to be done, was 3 days. Probably even a little bit less than that. And I absolutely love the way this keyboard came out. As you can kind of see, the almost like army camo kind of black and green, but then the keys, and yes, I did intentionally try and do like this whole white and green mixture on the keys. Did not turn out as best what I wanted it to, but I mean, doesn't look half bad. And yes, I did wrap the cord in electrical tape because I did not have time to grab another one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will be back with more XFD8 stuff later.